Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Incontrovertibly evocative of preternaturally inveterate volubility and verbosity, evaluating varieties virtuosi, inaugurally for your edification, inestimably impeccable, the Players' Theatre!
On the bar. Georgie made me sit upon his knees for a squeeze neath the trees. But my mother told me never to sit down, but to keep on walking in the park. Why do the boys run after the girls, and why do the girls love boys? Why do they stroll down green shady lanes while sharing each other? Girls love the boys? What a question at this time of night. From South America, an Argentinian exaltation, penetrative, percussive pyrotechnics, tantamount to a tornadic tattoo. Arriba, arriba, arriba!
Quite right, madam. A lady over there whispering to her daughter, if ever you meet an Argentinian, you keep well clear of his bulladores. And now, ladies and gentlemen, very dangerous. And now, ladies and gentlemen, rhapsodic reciprocity, planturously purveyed by none other than Miss Georgia Brown!
I'm a young girl and I just came over from the country where they do things big. And amongst the boys, I've got me a lover. And now I've got a lover, why I don't give a fig. The boy I love is up in the gallery. The boy I love, he's looking down at me. There he is, can't you see, waving of his handkerchief, as merry as a robin what sits on a tree. The boy I love, they calls him a cobbler, but he's not a cobbler, allow me to state. 'Cause Johnny, he's a tradesman and he works in the borough, where they soles and heels them whilst you wait. The boy I love, he's up in the gallery. The boy I love, he's looking down at me. Why, there he is, can't you see, waving of his handkerchief, as merry as a robin that sits on a tree. Now, if I were a duchess and I had a lot of money, I'd give it to the boy who's gonna marry me. But I haven't got a penny, so we'll live on love and kisses, and we'll be just as happy as the birds on the trees. The boy I love, he's up in the gallery. The boy I love, he's looking down at me. Why, there he is, can't you see, waving of his handkerchief, as merry as a robin what sits on a tree. As merry as a robin what sits on a tree.
Well, followers of Miss Lloyd might call that song a memento mori, if you'll pardon the paronym. Descendant, diminutive from Debrett, that thrice, that book you all read every night, that thrice belted Earl, Lord Charles, imperceptibly motivated by Mr. Ray Allen.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. By the reading Leonard, dear boy, Mr. Herrman, And also, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I've had a couple. But unfortunately, I haven't got the dancing with me this evening. It's most unfortunate that there we are.
You haven't got what with you?
Because none... Pardon?
You haven't got what with you?
Go what?
No. What haven't you got?
Where?
Here.
What the hell's he on about?
You haven't got it with you.
Haven't I?
Well, apparently not.
By Jove, that's damn distressing. I can't do my turn if I haven't got the dolly here.
The dolly. I'm not with you. What do you want a dolly for?
My dear fellow, I happen to be one of the world's foremost amateurs into musicals.
You're a what?
I said, quite distinctly, I'm a ventriloquist.
Oh, I see. You're one of those.
No, I'm not, damn it. I'm telling you, you great fair-haired fool. I'm the ventriloquist girl.
Yes.
I haven't got the dolly, that's a shame. If I had the dolly here, I'd have these charming ladies and gentlemen in convulsions. Really? Yeah. I'm damn good at it.
Are you?
Yes, indeed I am.
Well, as you haven't got it, is it not possible to show us how you do it without it?
Ventriloquism without a dolly?
Well, why not?
Why not indeed? By Jove, it's a topping idea.
Will you do it?
Have a shot at it?
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, a demonstration in the art of ventriloquism. Without a dolly, I shall do for you the very difficult, almost impossible alphabet. That's what I shall do.
Excuse me, the alphabet, that's been done before.
Excuse me, but it's going to be done again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. This next thing's a swine word. W, X, Y, Z. How's that, by the way? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're awfully kind that I have had rather too much this evening. I must take my leave of you. Before I go, may I just ask you, if you can, go through tomorrow with a great big grin on your face. It may not do you any good, but it could remind some poor soul to post a letter. Good night.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I've had several requests, and I'm ignoring all of them. I'm going because a lot of you have asked to see this character again, and for those of you who haven't seen him before, I hope you like him. You all right?
Huh?
I said, are you all right?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
They're staring at me.
Stare back at them.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Feel better?
Yeah.
Good. Now, do you know what we're going to do?
No?
We're going to sing.
A song?
Yes, it happens to be a song, yes. It's a sort of a duet, because I'm going to start it, I give you a cue, and then you come in.
Oh, good. A duet, yes, yeah. Me and him's gonna do a duet, yeah. Oh, good. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right, listen for the music.
Well, what's that?
It's the introduction on the piano.
Just a lousy little piano?
What do you mean?
I want the whole orchestra or I do not sing.
I didn't arrange for the whole orchestra. The piano's quite sufficient.
The whole orchestra or I do not sing.
If you want the orchestra, you'll have to ask Mr. Bernard Herrman.
Who?
Bernard Herrman.
That him?
That's him. I'm sorry, Bernard. Look, could you get the boys in and let's have the whole orchestra? Okay, I'll start. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
If you smile through your fears and sorrow, maybe somebody's out of tune.
I know that.
Line up your face with gladness and shut up. Although a tear for a lousy orchestra.
Will you do the song?
That's the time you gotta keep trying, cause what a lousy song, yeah. Still worthwhile. While. Hey,
Yeah,
this is a duet?
that's right.
Where the hell are you?
I'm sorry. If you just smile.
From France. No, it's for the ladies this time. Gorgeously galvanic, ingratiatingly glamorous Gallicism for your gregarious gratification, Monsieur Michel Gallois.
Un fiacre allait trottinant, caca, ulia hopla, chapadapapapara, chataptaptaptaptara, chataptaptaptaptaptap. Quand je la prends dans mes bras, elle me redit tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Elle me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est elle pour moi, moi pour elle dans la vie. Elle me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Take me to your heart again. Let's make a start again. Forgiving and forgetting. Take me to your heart again and leave behind from then a life of lone regretting. Darling, Let's turn back the years. Let smiles come through the tears, like sunshine after rain. I'm yearning for you by night and by day, praying I'll soon hear you saying, I love you. Then we'll never part again, if you will take me to your heart again. Thank you very much for your very kind welcome. May I sing for you now another beautiful song from my beloved city of Paris. Parlez-moi d'amour. Parlez-moi d'amour. Redites-moi des choses tendres, votre beau discours, mon cœur n'est pas là de l'entendre, pourvu que toujours vous répétiez ces mots suprêmes. Je vous aime. Vous savez bien que dans le fond, je n'en crois rien, mais cependant, je veux encore murmurer ces mots que j'adore. Votre voix au son caressant, qui le murmure en frémissant, me berce de sa belle histoire. Et malgré moi, je veux y croire. Parlez-moi d'amour. Dites-moi des choses tendres, votre beau discours, mon cœur n'est pas là de l'entendre, pourvu que toujours vous répétiez ces mots suprêmes. Je vous aime. La mer qu'on voit danser le long des golfes clairs a des reflets d'argent. La mer, des reflets changeants sous la pluie. La mer, au ciel d'été, confond les blancs moutons avec les anges si purs. La mer, bergère d'azur infinie. Voyez, près des étangs, ces grands roseaux mouillés. Voyez, ces oiseaux blancs et ces maisons rouillées. La mer les a bercés le long des golfes clairs, et d'une chanson d'amour, la mer a bercé mon cœur
pour la vie.
Juxtaposing jaunty juvenilia with frenetic fatuities, that facetious filibuster, Mr. Terry Scott!
Yeah, I bet you were surprised. I bet you were surprised because I come on the stage. Because you just can't walk on the stage, because before you come on the stage you have to do something, yeah. Yeah, and I just done something. I showed the man who runs the place, I said, shut up. You don't know what I've showed him. I showed him my riddles, because I riddle, yeah. I'll tell you riddles what will surprise you. Right, the first one. Get out of it, I can't. Why did a cow jump over the moon? Ha! You don't know, do you? Ha! Because the man who milked her got cold hands. Ha! And I've got another one, my brother. No, I was supposed to bring my brother. I was supposed to bring him. Yeah, because I've got a brother, you know, and he's only 5, he isn't, he's daft. But I didn't want to bring him because I have to hold his hand, you know, and I don't like holding his hand because, you know, you never know what he's had in it, because it goes everywhere with him, his hand does, and but I was going to bring him, because we had a bath especially, and change of water for both of us, and he was going to come, but he couldn't because you see, my mum, she made us have a sleep before we come here, made us have a sleep, but we didn't wake up because she put the alarm on for 7, you see, and there were 8 of us, so I couldn't. That was a surprise, wasn't it? But you know, I have to leave him at home sometimes because I have to look after him, and I don't like looking after him, you know. But my mum says we are all here to help others. Yeah, that's what she's always saying. We're all here to help others, but she never says what the others are here for. But I don't. You know, one day my mum says soon I'm going to go up with girls and everything. Yeah, and well, you know, because I don't mind them. There was one I saw a girl at a party the other day. I didn't like her. Oh, you know, and it was a fancy dress party, and she was dressed up as a sunflower. so I watered her, and she didn't like it. But you know, I'll tell you something. You know, we went. I'm going to tell you something very private, because you know, when we went away on holiday in the summer, yeah, and we went to a very, very old place, what has, you know, old house, and it has a big garden, and it has, well, you know, it's so old that you have to get your water from the middle of the street from a tap, and when you want to go, you know, well, no, shut up, when you have to, you know what I mean, when you have to go. Shut up, I can't say it, but we know when you have to go somewhere, you don't go in a house. Yeah, you go to the bottom of a garden. Yeah, and it's in a shed. Yeah, right on the edge of the river. And of course, we did not have some fun down there. One day on the holiday, my dad come in and he said, "Here, knocker," because that's me. He said, "Knocker." He said, "Did you push the lad into the river?" And I said, "No, Dad, of course I did." He said, "Ian, knocker," he said, "I'm asking you again." He said, "Did you push the lad that's at the bottom of the garden into the river?" So I said, "I didn't know this." So he said, "Now listen, before we go any further, I'll tell you a story." He said, "This is very important. There was a man called George Washington. And one day, George Washington's father, he said to the little boy, he said, "George," he said, "did you cut down my favourite cherry tree?" And the little boy said, "I cannot tell a lie. I did cut down your favourite cherry tree." And George Washington, because his son had told the truth, he gave him a lot of sweets and everything. So, knocker, he said, "Did you push did you push the love into the river? And I said, well, Father, I cannot tell a lie. I did push the love into the river. And he belted me. And I said, well, that's not very nice. I said, you told me that when George Washington told the truth and said he had cut down his daddy's cherry tree, his daddy didn't smack him. He said, no. He said, but he said George Washington's daddy wasn't sitting in the flipping cherry tree. Hello. I'm going to do something very dangerous for everybody, and I'm going to sing a song, and it's a bit rotten, and it goes like this. Okay, are you ready? Off we go. Ha ha. Hop. Last summertime I went away to Dover by the sea and thought I'd like to bring a bunch of seaweed home with me. It tells you if it's gonna rain or if it's gonna snow, and with it anyone can tell just what he wants to know. With me seaweed in my hand I got into the train. All the shops were shut. When I got out again I couldn't get a drink. With thirst I thought I'd die, and as soon as I touched me seaweed I knew I was going to be dry. Yes, as soon as I touched me seaweed, oh, I knew I was going to be dry. Ha. Second verse. Two lovers waving down, but no. Ah, shit! Oh, get out of it! I can't sing it. We're going to do that one again because I can come in, because it's very good when I come in with you. It's good. Two lovers walked one evening down a quiet country lane. The chap was honest William and the girl was Mary Jane. They talked and walked and talked about their future life. I heard him say, I shall be glad when you're my future wife. Then he kissed her ruby lips and looked at her with pride. Said, I shall be glad when you're my darling bride. Tomorrow we'll be wed and then you will be mine. And as soon as I touched me seaweed, I knew it was going to be fine. Yes, as soon as I touched me seaweed, whoa, I knew it was going to be fine. Oh, bye.
And now, celebrant of Kate Carney's melodies, resplendent in reincarnation, once again, the one and only Georgia Brown!
Adversity Hill, there's a place called Poverty Street, and if you should live there, well, life's very hard and a friend you will rarely meet. The sun of prosperity never shines and it's always dark down there. No one seems to have a friend at all, 'cause friendship, it's so rare. But when you're living down in Poverty Street, nobody knocks at your door, do they, darling? When you're living down in Poverty Street, well, folks all knows you're poor. Go! wing. But now, me and Bill, we've been parted, you know. And life, it's a blank. And it's changed everything. I saw him out with another that night. No one can tell how I felt at the sight. And with tears in my eyes that I tried to hold back, I crept to his side and said, are we to part like this, Bill? Are we to part this way? Who's it to be? Her or me? Don't be afraid to say if everything's over between us. Don't ever pass me by, 'cause you and me still friends can be, for the sake of those days gone by. All together now. Are we to part like this? Are we to part? Are we to part this way? Who's it to me? Who's it to me? Her or me? Her or me? Don't be afraid to say that everything's over. Everything's over between us. Don't ever pass me by. Pass me by. For you and me still friends can be, for the sake of the days gone by. Here, come here, Leonard. I've got something. Here, hold on a minute. I want to tell him a story. I want to tell Leonard something. Mr. William Henry Glue came staggering home in such a stew when everyone was sleeping in the square. What with the wintry winds that blew and the gin he drunk in his nose. Ooh, I left him on the knocker hanging there. Now he shouted, Anna, I want to come up to bed. So I puts me head through the bedroom window with me nightcap on and said, it's a no use you're calling Anna. I'm not coming in tonight. You can smoke, smoke, smoke on your Havana. You can puff till the broad daylight. I can tell you've been drinking by your manner. It's no good you're putting on airs. If I open the door, I feel quite sure you'll never get up. No, you'll never get up. Oh, you'll never get up the stairs. All together. No good you're calling Anna. You're coming in tonight. You can smoke on your Havana. You can puff all daylight. I can tell you're drinking by your banner. It's no good you're putting on there. If I open the door, you'll never, no, never, oh, never get up the stairs.
And now, there's just time to ask Miss Georgia Brown to lead the company and yourselves in the last chorus for tonight, down at the Old Bull and Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Georgia Brown, the entire company, Mr. Baron Herrman, and the entire and indefatigable orchestra. At this time, chiefly yours.